Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very special theory video, because today I'm going to be talking about something rather spooky, or rather horrifying. So if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you either like theory videos or you're an advocate of horror, like I am. I quite like horror games when they're done very well, because they are one of the most perfect genres in both film and video games for delivering something that nothing else can top in terms of surprise, atmosphere, or pure that pure rush of fear and adrenaline. No genre can come close to that, not even action, which is based on giving you an adrenaline rush by watching something that's so kind of explosive and amazing, but doesn't compare. But why are games scary? I mean, there's a mass market out there now for indie games that are absolute garbage, and I put that as nicely as I can, because some of them are Slender clones, some of them are jump scare fests, and some of them are just downright awful. And I can appreciate that sometimes it's a developer's first game they've ever produced, and it's the first thing they've ever worked on, and sometimes things just go wrong during development. I can understand that. However, some of them are just clones that exist simply for viral marketing. For example, Daylight. Daylight is a game that was released about a year and a half ago that exists purely for viral marketing on YouTube and people who, scream into a face cam like this. And, while I have complete respect for some of those people in terms of what they do and what they create, some of their videos are trash because they're not interesting, they're not funny, and they're not actually that scary. Because what Daylight fails to do, it fails to bring back a sense of replayability, because the game is randomly generated, and as a result, you end up with a different experience every time. That's very true, that's very interesting. However, if you make something too randomized, and it removes all sense of place, and it removes all sense of fear, because you don't know what's going to happen or where you believe you are. And I'll rephrase that another way. It's to do with the fact that you feel like there's no effort being put in, because you can walk around Daylight and look on your phone and check the map, and it'll be different every single time. You think, oh my god, I don't know where I'm going, this is terrifying. But then you realise, suddenly, horribly, that the game isn't scary because it doesn't have any atmosphere, because it's so random. In a game called The Lone Survivor, which is one of my favourite horror titles of all time, it's right up there with Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Lone Survivor does what many games try to do but fail to do, in the sense that it has an atmosphere that is so gripping and so terrifying, it can render you helpless and crying in a corner within a matter of minutes. And that's not even a joke. When I first played through the game, and I will do a Let's Play later on in the year, probably for, I don't know, Halloween or something, because I really want to do that on the channel. It will render you catatonic at some point, because the audio design and how it builds up the fear are crucial points that it nails with absolute perfection. And some games, a lot of games, don't understand that audio design is key. Graphics are irrelevant in horror. You could have a game where you're playing blind and you just had to go around by ear, and that would be more terrifying than something that had attempted amazing 3D polygonal graphics. And I'm not saying that graphics aren't needed, I'm just saying that there shouldn't be a focus in horror. But a lot of games are terrifying without having the 3D aesthetics that go along with big budget AAA stuff, and they are terrifying because of their atmosphere. And I can't hammer this home enough. It's to do with the fact that they have heavy, terrifying atmosphere that puts a player on edge, then keeps them there. Because in The Lone Survivor, in Silent Hill, you always feel as if something is coming to get you. And with these action horror hybrids like The Evil Within and not Left 4 Dead, Dead Space, while they're fantastic horror titles that do have some seriously powerful scares, they can't match up with something that's pure survival horror, simply because pure survival horror manages to nail that tiny little detail that makes you feel helpless at every single point in action horror, it gives you guns that will help you kill your enemies. It gives you upgrades. It gives you help. It gives you other characters. In pure-blooded horror, you're alone, you're helpless. 9 times out of 10, you don't have a decent weapon. You've got no way to defend yourself. You don't know what you're up against. And when you do, or if you do see the monster, you should be running for your life. You shouldn't be sat there staring at the thing going, oh my god, that's beautiful. You should be running. Simple as. But games are scary because of their atmosphere, because of their audio design, and because of the effort that people put in the tiny little details, like a monster creeping in the background of your ear, or something that sounds like it's gnawing inside your head. It's the small things that make all the difference in games like this, especially when something has low-end pixel graphics, or something that has lower requirements, because they've got more to work with overall. Giving themselves less of a focus on graphics means they can put higher focus on other aspects. So anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you start thinking about what makes horror scary for you personally, and I'll see you in the next video.